Hello guys, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to episode 13 of Lame to Fame, an episode that's going to start off very differently to the way the last one did. Last time we started an episode, we were still in the Olympics with the Nigeria under 23s, but as you can see here, that did not end too well. We only lost 2-1 to Germany in our last group game, which was a respectable result. However, it did mean that we lost top spot, and then we had to face Spain, who came top of their group in the quarter-final, and they battered us and took us out of the Olympics. But still, a top 8 performance for Nigeria, not bad. But that meant we had nothing else to do for a while, and we also got let go by Nigeria for the sole reason that there's absolutely nothing to do in terms of fixtures, so they didn't feel it was worth paying for a manager, which is fair enough. So then we went job hunting for, 3 months, and finally someone decided to offer for us. Actually, I remember we got 3 offers. The club I'm managing now, which you can see, is Chippenham. There were also a couple of others. St Albans I know was one, but there was another, Hemel Hempstead. So St Albans and Hemel Hempstead also offered. But I took the offer from Chippenham because they were the highest in the league table out of those teams. And we actually took charge of our first game with them as well, winning 1-0 away to Braintree. A bit of a lucky result, but Antigua and Barbuda international Nat Jarvis got us a winning goal there, and they got a red card in the last minute, but didn't really affect anything. So yeah, and that took us up to 9th in the Vanarama South, which is the highest position I've ever been in this save, club wise. Olympic quarter-final or under 23 African Nations Cup winner, if you consider any of those higher. Anyway, in today's episode, a tough start as we face 4th place Chesham away from home. We face someone in the FA Trophy 3rd qualifying round. Guessing that draw is going to take place soon. We have a 2-week break before we face Chesham, by the way. Then we are at home to 12th place Weymouth, who are 2 points behind us. So yeah, let's get straight underway. Okay, scout reports. I don't think we need this, but let's just do it just anyway. Just to say we've done it. We're still going to leave assigning the scouts in someone else's capable hands. The previous have a caretaker manager, Gary Horgan, who was obviously in charge of Chippenham before I joined, came 2nd in manager of the month despite no longer being manager anymore. And to be fair, before I joined, he did win 4 games out of 5 in the league. I don't know when the Chippenham manager was sacked, but I can't imagine he was sacked before going on this run, or while going on this run. I can find that out. Murphy, 3rd of October. I guess transfer history is more accurate. Staff. Okay, maybe in history. Where's history? Club info, I guess, yeah. Managers. 29th of September Mark Collier left. So after we lost to Boreham Wood. So yeah, he took over, put us on a brilliant run, and then I get to reap the benefits by taking over a high confidence team. How's that for incredible? And the great thing about Chippenham is we've got, I think we've got more points than was needed to survive in the division last season. So no relegation, thank goodness. Well, it's not guaranteed, but you never know. Actually, let's double check that. 36 points. Okay, never mind. We still need a couple more wins from the next 19 games. Wait. Why did the league expand to 24 teams? There was 22 last season, now there's 24, with 4 of them relegated. Please explain. Did that happen in real life? Am I going crazy? National League South will expand to 24 teams in 2021. 2 clubs got relegated, 4 got promoted. Huh. I never knew that happened. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Still, it was... Well, okay, so there's 23 games left. So there's more games than there were last season. Fair enough. Alright, under 18s versus Weston-super-Mare. Let's take our first look at our young players. And it's Jeff Johnson with a long throw. Haley's header away to Jeffries. He goes long. Bradley with a chance for Weston-super-Mare. Good save by Macy. Now here's Tustain. Gets it back from Haley. Swings it out to Munro on the right. Munro's cross. Bradley's header is over the bar. Grigg with a free kick for Chippenham over the top. Gosling's through. Chance for Stephen Gosling, and he buries it to give us the lead. Johnston's throw. Gets it back from Gosling. Jeff Johnston with an early cross. A free tap in. Keeper almost got kept it out, but Olu Blackman makes it 2-0. Lewis to Cornick. Cornick goes long. Can Gosling get to it first? French with a poor pass back, but Gosling can't put it away, and it's a good save by Noonan. Here's Cooper. Blackman. Back to Cooper. Over the top, Gosling's through again. The goalkeeper doesn't come out, but he does save the shot. Another surprising miss for Gosling. The ball's pinged out to Jeff Johnston on the left. Cross is blocked. It's come to Walland. His cross and Blackman's header. There's his second. 3-0 to Chippenham. Very good performance. And it's still going. Cornick's throw to Gosling. Cornick's cross finds Walland at the back post and he buries it. Nice finish for Matt Walland to make it 4-0. Very good performance by the lads. Alright, we've still got to wait until this international break's over to get back into fixtures. We're still getting offers from, or offers rejected from clubs we applied for before. Okay, I think a few of our players have signed new contracts. Yep, David Pratt, Bert White, Lewis Diggs, Kieran Parcell, Tariq Osai, and AJ George. Let's check. Okay, our wage budget definitely got depleted as a result. White Blackman, Godbold, squad characters, but manager support abysmal. Why? We're playing well recently. Is that for real? Performance. No, that seems weird. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm noticing a lot of weird things already in this episode, and I don't know if I like it. Right, Tyler Rutty, Reese Tyler, Harry Rutty, and Connor Diamond have signed new contracts. Are we already out of the FA Cup? I guess we are. Yeah, Murphy below us, out of the non-league divisions, not just out of the FA Cup, but we are still in the FA Trophy. We haven't played in the FA Trophy yet. Apparently it starts in November. That's fine. Right, Declan Lehman signs a new contract. Nat Jarvis, Chris Zabrowski. Okay, we don't have any coaches, so we'll try and get Joe Healy. Goalkeeping coach Steve Sutton. Another coach Simon Cooper. Director of football Mark Nisbet. That name rings a bell for some reason. If he's played for Tamworth, no, but maybe he played for Tamworth at the time I took over from him in the save I'm talking about. But yeah, that name does ring a bell, Mark Nisbet. Chief Data Analyst Kevin Jennings, who's being picky. It's better. And the scouts, Dean Smalley, because apparently we don't have any scouts. Let's definitely get us one of those. The England squad. Kane and Rashford are back. Ali's injured. Aaron Ramsdale could get his first cap. No place for James Maddison. Damn. Seems harsh. Alright, well, not good for United in the Champions League. And Galatasaray lost to Dortmund. Chambers and Fleet not justifying their wage. I don't know what to do about that. Courtney Watson downgrade from star player to regular starter. Okay, I guess. Though he is 4 stars, which tends to be pretty good. Okay, everyone's fit. Cool. Don't need to send anyone down to the under 18s. I would recommend Chris Taylor. Okay, sure, let's go for it. Can't afford him. Sean Jeffers, scout. Kyle Reeds, keep scouting. Aaron Sainsbury. Yeah, we're just gonna not say their names and just scout them all. Alright, Bert White doing well in training. A young goalkeeper. And no one training badly. That is a welcome sight when you join a new club. Apparently, Andre Blackman from my old team, Eastbourne, decided not to show up for training. Medical centre. I mean, I kind of know all this stuff, but yeah, okay, never mind. Kevin Jennings has agreed terms to be Chief Data Analyst. The deal to hire Kevin Jennings can now be finalised. Very nice. Oh, he was Eastbourne Borough's Chief Data Analyst. So he's worked under me before. I didn't even notice. Did I? 13th of December. So I even signed him myself. I didn't even know who he was. I missed you, Kevin. Come back, work for me. Right, Steve Sutton for goalkeeping coach. This is literally his first ever job. Sure, he'll be fine. Dean Smalley as a scout. Used to be a player. Retired very recently. Played as high as League 2 for Oxford, Plymouth, or League 1 even, for Oldham and Chesterfield and Rochdale. This is his first ever staff job though, and Joe Healy agrees to be coach. He's had a he's had an okay playing career. Started at Millwall and played in the Championship pretty regularly, but kind of plummeted down a few leagues and retired at Dartford recently. But cool. Shiny new staff members: Jennings, Sutton, Smalley and Healy. Okay, apparently we don't need any more coaches. That's fine. AJ George and Nat Jarvis have been called up for Antigua and Barbuda. So we have 2 Antigua and Barbuda internationals. That's cool. Alright, Mark Nisbet is our director of football. So he played as high as this division with Maidenhead and Slough. So he played against us potentially last season. He didn't play that many games, to be fair, but okay. So his experience of this league is very recent. Welcome aboard, Mr. Nisbet. Okay, under 18s versus Whitehawk. And Ashton gets the better of his marker, plays it to Walland. Dix. That's not going to get old. Godball heads it back to Ashton. He shoots it over. Flag was up anyway. And if that's a highlight, we're not in for a great game. Gordon's low cross cleared away by Grigg as far as Webb. Webb floats it in there. Bauer over first time volley. Decent strike. Not quite good enough there. Throw in for us. Johnston down the line. Godbold gets to it. Keeps it in. Pulls it back to Walland. His cross. Blackman's header. Just over the bar. Gosling, he's got a runner ahead of him. Don't know what he's waiting for, just play him in. Here is Blackman. He has to take a less ideal shot, and it's saved well in the end by Ratcliffe. Free kick for them. Parrish on target, but Macy is equal to it. Harrop whoops the cross away. Johnston. That's a nice pull. Blackman brings it down. It's a brilliant block by Webb to stop us from taking the lead. 3 minutes to go. Summers to Hayes. Nice skill by Hayes to get past Griffiths, and the shot tipped onto the bar. Very nearly a Whitehawk winner. Had enough of playing against Hawks today. First it was Atlanta in the NBA. Now it's Whitehawk And Gosling's header clicks the top of the bar. That's got to be the last chance. So just a 0-0 draw. Apparently we should be offering Lewis Diggs out on loan. Anything to stop me from repeatedly saying his name. Right, sure, let's just do that. I'm delighted to welcome Mark. Everything is okay. Alright, Lee Fowler has become our under-18s assistant manager. Cool, I guess. He's Welsh. Damn, that's one hell of a career. Coventry, Huddersfield. He's played for Crawley in League One, Doncaster in League One. He's been around. He retired recently at Nuneaton Borough. He's been assistant at Nuneaton. He's managed them. He's managed Ilkeston Town and assistant at Bradford, PA. So yeah, he's kind of overqualified. Okay, more people want to get signed. But first, Lewis Gibbons. We have 22k transfer budget, so potentially we could afford this guy. He looks very good. Let's see how much they want for him. Tom Hayes, centre back at Bangor City, estimated cost 0. Well, let's inquire for him then. Jack Hoey, Richmond. Again, apparently we probably don't have to pay anything, so let's ask. Harry Walker from Telford as well. Jack Self from Dartford. Oh, why did it skip? Loads of people. And Roger Johnson of Kettering. Damn, I don't know if I accidentally clicked through too many things, but oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Okay, so Harry Rutty's our only injury. He's got 3 to 7 weeks out. That shouldn't be a big deal with his hip injury. Alright, Telford wants £0 for Harry Walker. Dartford wants £0 for Jack Self. Okay, let's see what Walker wants. Yeah, pretty reasonable. Jack Self. There we go. Jack Hoey. Looks like he wants a lot of money. 1k a week. No chance, mate. £63k for Gibbons, we can't afford that. £0 for Tom Hayes from Bangor City. Brilliant. And £0 for Roger Johnson from Kettering. Looks like we won't be able to afford this dude. He looked like one of the best of a bunch. It's too bad. He was 37 years old though, so maybe not the most long term of signings. Zabrowski declining, but he's performed well in training. Okay, we won't criticise him then. He's doing well, the best he can. Still getting rejected by other clubs. It's crazy. Okay, Harry Walker agrees to sign. And Jack Self has agreed to sign. He did that all by himself. Haha. Alright, some tactics. Ben Cole to take corners. Best of a bad bunch as far as corner taking goes. Kind of harsh. Ben Cole from wing back to fullback. Connor Diamond is at box to box to ball winning. Ralph Graham from deep lying playmaker to regular centre mid. Play defensive. Drop deeper. Okay, that's fine. Our new guy is going to be ready to go straight in there. Nice win there for England. Alright, so this is Harry Walker. First signing, centre back, 19 years old, 2-star current, 3.5-star potential. Balanced to normal personality, good at marking, good decision maker, and smart. Not good technique, pretty selfish, and not versatile. So he's played 8 matches in his whole football career for Gresley and Pershall, who are well below this level. But he was at Telford recently. Let's welcome him to the club. And Jack Self, centre mid / defensive mid, 2-star current, 3.5-star potential. Can play a little bit at fullback and at right wing. Fair amount of pace, good timing of the challenge, and he's physical, not good at crossing, not likely to improve really. How old is he? 24. Oh, one-footed, selfish. Most recently at Dartford for a couple of years. In fact, oh yeah, we just got him from Dartford. What am I saying? Started in League 2 at Oxford at least. And we've also signed Tom Hayes from Bangor City. And is it right? Yep. Nice. Alright, so Tom Hayes, Welsh centre-back, 20 years old, 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. So he's been the best, well, he's the best of the signings so far. Good in the air, good at decision making, physical, not good at passing, selfish and one-footed. Used to play for Yeovil in League 2, and he has experience in Wales at least. Wow, okay. He doesn't want to welcome him himself. Imagine not wanting to welcome your teammate because you just don't feel like it. Alright, well, this guy's not good enough. This guy looks okay. Aaron Sainsbury. Okay. Alfie Potter. Looks pretty good as well. But too expensive. Sam Bennett looks okay. Right, training Ralph Graham. Yeah. Looks like Ray Parler back when he used to play. Doing well. Curtis McDonald, not so much. Okay, unfit players can play for the youngsters. Guess that includes new signings. And Antigua and Barbuda lost 9-3 to the US Virgin Islands. Oh no, they won 9-3, sorry. Nat Jarvis came on as a sub. Didn't do much. AJ George, 1 goal and 5 assists to his name. 9.5 rating, very, very nice. That does mean we're going to be missing them for the Chesham game though, right? Don't think they can fly all the way back to England in time for these fixtures, as I once did as manager of both Tamworth and the Cook Islands, I believe. Okay, so one change from the team that beat Braintree is going to be Carnell Chambers to replace Nat Jarvis, who, for obvious reasons, cannot make it. We've got Tom Hayes on the bench, our new signing, and Harry Walker as well. 2 centre backs there on the bench. I don't think we've seen Carnell Chambers yet, have we? So 3-star current ability, 4.5 stars of potential. Spent a year in Sweden for Syrianska. Interesting. Anyway, I forgot this guy was a first team man. Oh, he's one of our best players, Ralph Graham. My bad. Chesham's team is Tom Hadler, our ex-Eastbourne goalkeeper, is in goal. Bloor, Crabtree, Ferguson, and Chamberlain Gale at the back. Reynolds, Wilding, and Ramirez in midfield. 3 men up front in Reed, Oliver, and Olaofe, with French, Henderson, Malcolm, Clayton, and Carter Henry on the bench. Alright, so this is expected to be a tough game. Chesham are 4th in the league. And I'm guessing you don't get to that position in the league without being somewhat good. But Braintree were considered somewhat good and we managed to beat them, so who knows. Chesham corner after 5 minutes. Reynolds will take. Headed away though by Graham. Reynolds will get to it first. He's under a bit of pressure and Diamond's taking it off of him. However, Reynolds has won it back. Olaofe over to Oliver. Is he going to get his shot off back to Olaofe? Good block by Tyler. Ferguson's been booked. We have a free kick. Tyler chips it long. Ferguson's missed it and Chambers latches onto it. Chance for Carnell Chambers. What a finish. And the mighty Chippenham have taken the lead. Carnell Chambers with a lovely finish, pouncing on that ridiculous mistake by Ferguson. And yeah, it looks like the good luck is continuing. I guess we should thank our old buddy Tom Hadler. We've had 3 shots, all of them on target. So we're doing a decent job, although Bloor has a free kick for them and Lehman gets a hand to it but can't keep it out. First goal we conceded on this save. Teddy Bloor with a brilliant free kick. Lehman probably should have done better, but I'll forgive him. Alright, let's try and hold on to this now. Here's Ramirez to Chamberlain Gale. Back to Ramirez. Wilding. Chips out to Bloor, who's got it on the right. Bloor's cross. Oloafe heads it down, but all of the shots blocked. It falls to Jaden Reed, and Chesham have taken the lead. Our joy was very short-lived. He had the lead for like 2 seconds, and now Chesham showing why they're doing so well. I don't think we've been playing bad though by any means. We've more or less equalled them on shots. We've got a free kick now on the right. Tyler, header away by Ramirez, falls to Zabrowski, and Hadler makes the save. Oh, good old Hadler. He certainly did that for us at Eastbourne. Bloor's throw. Here's Reed. Back to Bloor. Cross comes in. Oliver's header. Straight at Lehman. Bit of a let off there. Alright, 2 minutes added on, and we've got a throw, one last chance before half time maybe to tie it up. Cole's throw to Zabrowski. Cole with a cross. Graham gets up, just over the bar, unlucky. And that's half time. 2-1 down, but it's been a fairly even game. We've given a good account of ourselves. Chambers gave us the lead. We've been unlucky so far, but still a whole half to go. We were kind of lucky against Braintree, so I guess that kind of... I mean, we're not playing better this game either, but we're playing better than we did against Braintree, and we won that game. Alright. Ooh, Chambers nearly pounced on another Ferguson error there. But he got back in time to block it, but we still have it with Watson. Cross finds Zabrowski at the back post. He tries to bring it down, but it's a poor touch. But yeah, starting the second half, Chambers still putting pressure on Ferguson. He's having a torrid time at the back. He's going to take a throw now to Olaofe. Goes for the switch to Reynolds. Here's Bloor. Bloor's cross is blocked. Here's Reynolds again. Back to Wilding. Ramirez. Wilding again to Chamberlain Gale. Olaofe tries to turn, puts in a cross. Reed gets up to head it, but it's straight at Lehman. Reynolds free kick for them now. And the header by Olaofe is just wide. Another slight let off there. Still only 1 goal in it. Olaofe has been booked. Gunner's not having a good game. I guess we'll take him off. Who else wants to play in midfield? Not many people queuing up to volunteer. Tyler can play there. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll bring on Osai for Gunner. Osai can go to right back. Tyler can play holding. Yeah, Gunner's had a really bad game. 6.0 rating. Very bad. We've got a throw. Cole to Diamond. Back to Cole. Tyler. Zabrowski. Alright, he's held on to that. Played it to Cole. He's gone down the line, but no one's there. Chambers, don't know, was that Chambers who ran away from it? Wilding clears. Reed flicks it on to Oliver. And now here's where having three up front is a benefit. Olaofe to Reynolds. His long shot's blocked. Highlights maybe going to carry on. Blore has it in a good position. His cross, Oliver's header, and James Oliver, aka Jamie Oliver, has made it 3-1 to Chesham, and that might just be that. There's still 22 minutes left, you never know, but it looks over. Malcolm's come on for Ramirez. So Broski's got himself booked. Henderson and Clayton on for Ferguson and Oliver. Guess he's done his job. Two minutes to go. Hadler with the goal kick. At least he gets to win. He's given it straight to Watson, thankfully. And that's a nice through ball. Another chance for Chambers, but it's straight at Hadler. Unlucky. Here's Tyler. Goes long, but it's going to go straight to Chamberlain Gale. Henderson. Goes long. And foul by Olaofe. And it's going to be his second yellow card. 3 minutes left of added time to capitalise. Isaac Olaofe sent off. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. And there's only 20 seconds left. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Chesham 3, Chippenham 1 will be the final score. Goal in another game has moved us up to 11th, which is higher than where we were, I guess. We were 9th at the start of the day. And Watson's cross might have just dipped in if we were lucky. Unfortunately not. Alright, a disappointing game in the end. It started out great. We played okay. I mean, Chesham are fourth for a reason. They're a good team. We gave a good account of ourselves. Blore's free kick, and he got an assist as well, so he got man of the match. Gunner made a mistake leading to one of the goals. Can't even tell which one. He was the worst player. Yeah, let's just move straight on. I mean, we basically told everyone unlucky. Next up is whoever we have in the FA Trophy. So, who went above us? Welling drew goalless with Chelmsford, and Weymouth beat Maidstone 1-0, so they both go above us. It's very, very tight. Okay, our under-18s against Salisbury under-23s. Let's have a look to see how that one went. Header away by Lewis is going to go straight to Hapgood. Hapgood's cross. Walker fails to clear it. And that's the guy I've just signed, Harry Walker, putting it into his own net. Excellent. Fairweather Oates' throw to Hetzker. Johnson switches it to Gold. Gold has a go, straight at White. Now Rowe for them. Finds Sturdy on the other side. Sturdy's cross. Mehran's header. Good power on it, but it's gone over the bar. Chippenham throw. Johnston to Godbold. Back to Johnson. Early cross. And Blackman's in space, and that's a terrific half volley. He took his time, took aim, and let go. And tied it up. Oh, dodgy pass by Johnson, and Parsons has taken it off Stone. Parsons from distance. What a strike. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? How did that... I thought it went in, hit the goalkeeper, then went in again. But apparently it didn't go in the first time. Good goal anyway. Shaman's corner. Walland heads it over. Trego's crosses blocked, but it falls to Fairweather Oates. Brook to Johnson. Tastain from distance fires it wide, luckily for us. Last minute here, Fairweather Oates sends it long from the free kick. Zamehran's brought it down. His shot's blocked though by Lewis. And I think that was the highlight, yeah. Alright, so our under 18s overpowered Salisbury under 23s. And Harry Walker, who scored an own goal, have just signed him. We're going to offer him out for loan. Not just based on that, but because he could use some experience. Ooh, a Belgian goalkeeper. We can't afford him though. Theo Wigrington. Looks like a good player. Wants to play as a centre mid and wants us to get some attackers. Alright. Let's offer for Theo Wigrington, if only for his name. So when do they plan on doing the FA Trophy third round draw? Because it's in 5 days and we don't know who we're playing. Right, well there's another signing. Aaron Sainsbury, 4-star goalkeeper. Is he as good as Lehman? Lehman is 2.5-star with 4-star potential. So that's a first choice goalkeeper, 19 years old. That's a huge signing, Aaron Sainsbury. Didn't pick him up at the supermarket. He's already at Vanarama South level. Could be a League 2 goalkeeper in the future. Good shot stopper. Was released by Bristol City. Hasn't actually played at this level or higher yet. But still. Let's welcome Sainsbury. Okay, now FA Trophy third qualifying round draw. I don't know what kind of teams we can expect. Looks like there are some completely non-league teams here. Oh, we've got St Albans away. Great, playing against a team that wanted to hire me but couldn't. Or I turned them down, I guess. There we go. Chippenham have been asked whether they wish to arrange extra time in the next round of the FA Trophy in order to result in the first leg. If a match is still drawn after extra time, a replay will be decided by extra time and penalties. What? I don't get it. What happens if I say no? Gotta Google this. Is that a real thing? I get to choose whether I want to replay or not? Drawn replays are now settled with extra time and penalties, though in the past further replays were possible. In order to force a result in the first leg. So actually, I think I'd rather not. Because if we draw, then we get a chance to play at home, right? I think that makes more sense. Rather than get it down to extra time and penalties. No. Is that only our choice? Don't St. Albans get a say? I don't know. Things are weird. Alright, there's another signing, Sam Bennett. Carnell Chambers made it to Team of the Week even though we lost. Harry Walker upgrading from the under-18s, sure. Ouch. Not a good result for Turkey there. Alright, let's have a look at Sam Bennett. 1.5 current, 3.5 star potential, 20 years old. He's fast. Does the unexpected. Could become a left winger. And he's physical. Needs to be better at crossing. And he's selfish and not versatile. Used to play for Cambridge. Alright, welcome. Okay, another Antigua and Barbuda match. 2-2 draw with Cuba. Jarvis got a goal, although both of them played well. AJ George can now knock the ball past an opponent. Ah, nice. Backroom advice. Dominic Collins as a scout, as well as Ryan Harley and Scott Rickards. Steve Sutton, Continental A license. Joe Healy, National A license. And Lee Fowler, Continental C license. There we go. All good. Okay, Carl Macy to the loan list. I mean, he's pretty bad anyway. If anyone wants to take him for free, just say the word. St. Albans favourites to win, even though we're 8 places higher than them in the table. Stay on our feet more. Guess is the only thing to say. Sam Naylor, it doesn't look very good to me. I'm not going to go through with that. Ralph Graham doing well in training. Lewis Sticks has been sucking in training. Just want to get the match underway, to be perfectly honest. Okay, not match fit. Ooh, Dominic Collins has agreed to be scout. He recently retired playing for Darlington at about this level. Played for Preston briefly, although he didn't actually play for them. This is his first official job. Scott Rickards had a decent career. A bit of time in League 2 with Kidderminster is as high as he got. And he's been a scout at Mansfield for 4 years apparently. So he has some experience. Okay, we only got Collins. They didn't want another scout, so we didn't get Rickards. And there is another deal. Theo Widrington has signed. We're stacking up the players now. Four-star current and 4-star potential. Damn, we picked up an absolute gem. 21-year-old centre mid / attacking mid. Could also play defensive mid. Fair amount of pace, acceleration, smart player, not good at marking, not good at crossing, and one-footed. Most recently is at Bristol Rovers. He's played for Havant Waterloo in this division before, and he started his career at Portsmouth. And he's got a cool name as well. I wonder if we've signed him in time to play in this game. Get him on a plane to St Albans. I guess the answer is no. But one man, well, he is actually going to be on the bench. Could potentially make his debut. One man that is making his debut, and the only change we're making is going to be Sainsbury, who starts in goal instead of Lehman. And meanwhile, St Albans have got Wright in goal, Janjeva, Kaloxi, Hoey and Green at the back, Mayuba and Wood holding, Morrell, is that just Morrell Williams? Morrell Williamson and Foxley on the wings with Adu behind Yakshafana, I guess. Cole, Machel, Porter, or Mackle, Porter, Burford and Miles on the bench. Alright, let's see if we can stay in this FA Trophy competition. I forget what we were expected to do in this. Let me check. Just let me get out of the mech screen. We want to reach the first round minimum. I forget how many rounds is there. Third quali. Okay, we just need to win this match to meet their expectation. Sure. Alright, Green was offside, I think. So we'll have the ball. Alright, the header's fallen to Wood. Here's Mayuba. Foxley shoots from the edge of a box. Sainsbury showing his stuff. Makes his first save of his Chippenham career. And made it look easy. It kind of was. But that's good. Let's ease him into it. Hoey with a free kick for St Albans. Floats it in there. And Parcell manages to pass it back to Sainsbury. Cool as he like. Sainsbury goes long. Nice header by Chambers to Watson. Watson's run into Woods. That's pretty poor. Watson at least trying to win it back, but Woods played it to Mayuba. Morrell Williamson. Nicely won back by Diamond. Gunner with the clearance throw straight to Coloxy. Mayuba to Morrell Williamson. Cross comes in. Foxley at the back post has headed it in. Not much Sainsbury could have done about that, really. And we've lost the lead. Darren Foxley with the header. Looking like we might not reach the first round, but still, there's 76 minutes to go. And we've got a highlight from the kickoff where Van Dongen's long ball's gone straight to Wood. Mayuba to Morrell Williamson. Adu. Yachafano. Back to Morrell Williamson. He's going to cut inside. He might shoot. He sets up Mayuba. Good block by Gunner. Alright, not much happening at the moment. Which is bad. St Albans are actually significantly outplaying us here. It wasn't a favourable draw away to a team in the same division. And we could have drawn someone outside of our division quite easily, but still. Diamond's been booked. And that's going to be half time. A very disappointing half. We haven't really done much of anything. We've said unlucky, but we've told Diamond to calm down and Watson to prove a point. Let's hope they do both of those things. Okay, throw in for St Albans, Janieva, but Mayuba's lost it to Zebrowski, who's cleared it. A header from Coloxy's collected well by Chambers, but he's really made a mess of that. He's given it straight to Green. His long balls find Yachafano. Nice last-ditch block there by Parcell. But it'll be a St Albans corner. Wood to take. Parcell heads it away. Morrell Williamson to Mayuba. And he, by the way, not a taxi. Cole with a throw to Diamond. Diamond looking for Chambers long. Coloxy's headed away. Morrell Williamson. Coloxy goes long. Parcell wins the header to Graham. Gunner gets it back from Diamond, and it's a nice pass by Gunner to find Zebrowski. Zebrowski looking for Chambers, and it's a chance here. Chambers, what a save by Wright, and he tips it round for a corner. Cole will take it. Wood heads it away, and Adu will bring it clear. And there's no one back for us, which is crazy. Diamond eventually makes a really good recovery tackle, and he was already booked, so he had to be careful. But I don't know why no one was back after that corner. Here is Mayuba for St Albans. Wood. Back to Hoey. Now Green. Green to Foxley with a good chance, and Foxley puts it away. It's 2-0. Maybe I should have joined St Albans, guys. I don't know. That's disappointing. Looks like it's going to be an early exit from the FA Trophy. Unless we can pull off a miracle in the last half an hour. Not a miracle as such, but you know, something better than what we've been doing. Porter's on for Mayuba, whose first name is Christ. I didn't even realise. Wood with a corner. Graham heads it away, but Morrell Williamson picks it up in the box. Back out to Wood. Hoey. Porter. Out to Wood. Wood's cross. Van Dongen heads it away. Maybe a chance for a break. Diamond clears it up the pitch. Green's header away though. Goes to Porter. Adu. Janyeva. Looking for Morrell Williamson and finding him. Back to Janyeva. Wood. Adu. Back to Wood. Morrell Williamson heads it down to Porter. Gets it back. Cross comes in. Another header for Foxley. It's not going to be a hat trick. Sainsbury with the save this time. He's been underwhelming so far. I have to say. Makel's come on for Hoey. Probably could have done better with the second goal. I won't blame him for the first. Tyler's been booked. Yachafano with a free kick. It's come off a wall. Maybe Chambers can start a counter. Zabrowski to Watson. We've got numbers. Should be able to do something from here. Watson ran out of room. And the attack is over. Burford's come on for Janyeva. Cole's been booked. Green's been booked. Alright, Burford throw for them. Back to Makel. There's 2 minutes left. Seems very unlikely that we're going to come back now. Makel with the clearance. Parcello wins the header. Zabrowski nods it down for Cole. Parcell sends it long. Makel heads it away though. Here's Adu. St Albans will try and counter probably. Adu to Porter. Morrell Williamson with a nice flick on for Yachafano and he gets it back. Porter. Wood. Morrell Williamson. That's a nice pass by Wood. Gets past Cole too easily. Goes for the curler. Very nearly finds the far corner. That would have been a very nice goal for his collection. And it looks like it's going to end in another 2-goal defeat. And we're going to be heading out of the FA Trophy. We're not going to meet our goal of making it to the first round. It was kind of a harsh draw. But we are higher than them in the league, so they would have found it harsher probably. I made a big song and dance about not having a replay or having a replay. In the end, it was nowhere near coming to that. Foxley's 2 goals get man of the match. Worst player was on their team, oddly enough, which was Adu. Told everyone unlucky. Most people didn't like that. That sucks. Oh well, onwards and hopefully upwards. We've got Weymouth next at home, who are now above us. So hopefully we can overtake them. Finley Iron, goalkeeper, 14.5 to 40k. Yeah, worth a look, I guess. Danny Kedwell, no. Sam Salis, another bit of a weird name. Fairly cheap. Why not? Okay, yep, Widrington's a good signing, of course. Well, I guess we'll see when he springs into action. Right, under 18s versus Hereford. Let's have a look to see how that goes. A lot of the players we've just signed are in there. O'Sullivan free kick for Hereford. He crossed it weirdly enough, and Pollock actually got a good head on it, but it went wide. Walker plays it out to Burbage. Here's Pratt. Pratt's cross to Bennett. His shot's blocked. Pollock for them finds Askey. Askey from a tight angle. Clips in a cross and head of a back post somehow doesn't score. Sainsbury, who's also playing in this game, funnily enough, keeps it out. Block clearance falls kindly for Rowley, who's gone over the top. Nice first touch by Orsi Danamo. Orsi Danamo with a powerful shot. He puts that one wide. Godbold back to Walker. And Walker's caught by Orsi Danamo. An own goal in his first under-18 game. Gives the ball away cheaply in his second, but fortunately it's a poor effort by Orsi Danamo. Header away by Palmer. His head. Head goes long. It's Orsi Danamo again. And Sainsbury has kept it out again. Burbage free kick for us. Floated in there. Pratt with a header at the back post. Really should have scored. Hits for side netting. Maybe a last chance for Hereford. O'Sullivan's corner. Header by Palmer, clips the top of a bar and goes over. And yeah, it's a 0-0 draw. Stephen Lewis got man of the match, 16-year-old. Sam Bennett should be sent out on loan apparently. Sure, let's do that. Alright, Finley Iron's not for sale. They won't lose too much sleep over that. O'Shane Stewart, 3.5 stars, huh? Wants to strengthen attackers. Alright, sure. KC Allen. Is that his actual name? K-CI. Full name, apparently. Wow. Some quirky parents. He's not good enough to sign for us anyway. But that would have been interesting. Okay, 2 to 4 weeks left for Rotti. Who are they against here? Oh, Lokomotiv Moscow. Nice win there. Galatasaray United beat Copenhagen as well. And there's another signing, Sam Salis. Let's have a look at him in a sec. Sam Salis, 1.5 star current, 3.5 star potential centre midfielder. 19 years old, he's fast, good acceleration, and he's a leader. Doesn't get stuck into challenges, not strong or fit, one-footed, and can only play in one position. Time to fix that though. Most recently played for Dagenham and Redbridge in the Vanarama National. Okay, home to Weymouth. Finally back at our home ground. Hopefully that provides the inspiration for us to get a win. Reece Tyler changed from wing back to fullback. Let's go defensive. And let's keep the passes short and sweet. Right, Ralph Graham doing well in training again. Jack Self, who I've just signed, not doing well. Okay, unfit players. There you go. Wow, Gattuso managing Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine, that's funny. Oh, Tyrol have sacked their manager. Team from my other save. How are they doing these days? They got relegated in this universe. Hope that doesn't happen to me. Still a chance on the last episode of the season, coming on Saturday, I think. Yeah. Alright, Chippenham v Weymouth, last game of the day. One change from the team that lost to St Albans, and that is the return of Nat Jarvis back from his international exploits with Antigua and Barbuda. Weymouth have got Dickinson in goal, Davies, Leach, Greenidge and Harfield at the back, Russell Holding, Swabby and Bailey in midfield, Swaby I guess, Santos and Forster on the wings, and Okran up front. I always get worried when I see a player called Santos in a non-league team. I assume he's the best player in the whole league, and he is actually their captain as well. Reynolds, Warburton, McCarthy, Thompson, Summers, Williams and Parker on the bench. Alright, well, 2 losses out of 2 so far. But now we're at home, hopefully we can get at least one result. Right, nothing happening so far. A lot of goals in other games, but nothing over here. Yellow card for Watson. Alright, here we come on a counter-attack with Zabrowski. Not got many options with him though. He almost loses it to Swaby. He does well to hang on to it. Here's Graham. Paul Scholes of the non-league finds Watson with a lovely pass. His cross to Jarvis. What a save by Dickinson, and Leach gets it away. Jarvis very unlucky there. we missed him for the last 2 games, I guess, since he's been out in the Caribbean on international duty. Well, very boring half. 0-0. At least it won't be a loss if it stays like this, but I feel like we should be taking advantage more of our home games. Like, we're not supposed to be a relegation candidate anymore. We're supposed to be a mid-table team, so we should be doing better at home. Although I've told them I'm happy with how they're doing. Seems a little counterintuitive, but hopefully it has the desired effect. Here's a throw for Weymouth though. Davies to Okran. Cleared away though by Zabrowski. Greenidge will have to backtrack to pick that up. And he's been put under pressure by Jarvis. And Greenidge plays a little bit of a risky ball across. Maybe it was less risky than it looked. Anyway, here's Harfield to Swaby. Swaby finds Santos. Santos with a cross. Here's Forster. Pulls it back to Bailey. And Bailey drags it wide. Greenidge's header away. Davies clears. Okran heads it down well to Santos. Please don't scribble past everyone and score. In fact, he almost lost it there, but he's got it to Bailey. Swaby looks out wide, and actually Forster will keep that in. Forster's cross. Santos with a header. Fortunately, it's high and wide, and we escape without conceding. Free kick for them. Santos from the left. Headed away by Cole. Bailey to Forster on the edge of the box. He's gone for goal, but it's a nice block. And Zabrowski clears, although he could have passed it there to Jarvis. Right, the highlights continuing, and Bailey shoots from the edge of the box, and from 25 yards out, Daniel Bailey gets his first goal of the season, and Weymouth take the lead. Not good. And even at home we're struggling. Who isn't struggling is Dorking, who is 6-0 up away at Slough. Yellow card for Ralphie Graham. I mean, we're not even looking like scoring. That's the problem. Jarvis had that one chance. Parker's come on for Greenidge. It's a weird way of spelling Michel for his first name. Bailey's been booked. Well, this looks like 2 minutes to go, but it's a throw-in for them. Harfield takes. Watson heads it away. Graham gets to it though. This could be a break, and Graham sends it long and finds Jarvis. Not got much support. He'll have to go it alone. He's done well, and now he's got some support. He plays it back to Watson, but he's gone for goal. A bit selfish there. Very selfish, in fact, and the shot is straight at Dickinson. And that's probably going to be it. McCarthy and Thompson-Summers replace Leach and Swaby. These are going to be the last few seconds of the game. Nope, that's it. Final whistle's gone. It's a wonder strike back from Daniel Bailey that's won it and capped off a very disappointing episode results-wise. Very disappointing, although that only goes to Carl and Diamond, who generally were pretty poor. Everyone else we've given an unlucky. And we've gone down even further to 14th. Now we're behind one of the teams I turned down in Hemel Hempstead, which is annoying. Maidstone and Braintree are now above us as well. And I think Bath are already ahead of us. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Results wise, a very poor one. A tough game away to Chesham. We played alright, but ended up falling down 3-1. Disappointing away to St Albans. We got knocked out of the FA Trophy before our goal of the first round. 2 goals from Darren Foxley. We've got those scorers in the Chesham game. Carnell Chambers had given us the lead. Bloor, Reed and Oliver had turned it around. For Olafe's meaningless red card happened in the last minute. And then Weymouth, where Daniel Bailey's 25-yard screamer won them the game. Although they probably were slightly better anyway. Well, since we're only in the Vanarama South, we're going to have 3 league games in the next episode. We face Maidstone away, who just became above us in the league. We've got Chelmsford, who are 2 spots below us at home, and Hampton and Richmond in 6th, also at home. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Also, yeah, I guess I should sum up some of the transfers we've got. All of them are okay. Yeah. We signed a couple of centre-backs, Harry Walker and Tom Hayes for free from Telford and Bangor City. We signed a new first-choice goalkeeper, Aaron Sainsbury, who's looking very good. And he's going to be an instant starter. We signed a few midfielders, Jack Self, Theo Widdrington and Sam Salis. Widdrington looking like by far the best of the bunch. The others are youngsters with potential. Also a young striker in Sam Bennett. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to check out my social media channels below, especially my Discord, where I post my stream schedule every week and you can be notified when I go live. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you soon and have a great night. See ya!